4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do this. Yo, what's going on, viewers of YouTube? Tyler here of Chico Crypto. I said I wasn't going to do another live stream until I got back to Miami, but then I thought about timing and all that baloney, and it only made sense to do one more quick one. I gotta pack and stuff still, and actually get out some content, so I got a lot of work ahead of me before I get to Miami. I might be working on the goddamn plane, working through the night, and then try to pass out on 30th when I get back, so I can have some time for New Year's, because I want to go out and have a good New Year's. I haven't had a good New Year's in a while. Hey, what's up, everybody? Arfon, Apeshit, Ricky, RJ, Paul, and Jitesh Kumar. Hey, Sean, what's up, brother? Winston, of course, is in here saying VeChain is #1. This guy, he is dedicated. He likes me, my videos, and he likes VeChain, so it's kind of like a push-pull relationship for the guy. It's hard for him, I know. He wants to hate me, but he can't, because I put out some good content. But he likes VeChain because he got tricked. So I understand your dilemma you're having, Winston. Hey, what's up, everybody? Great to see you all. Great to see you. It's a wonderful cold day here in Northern California. I'm actually in Orland right now at my parents' house, not in Chico. Nice, dude. India, watching my stuff, dude. I appreciate it. Anyone who's tuning in right now, you guys are all the best, especially in this market, shit market. And that's what I kind of want to talk about. Of course, we're going to be talking about Jihan Wu. I talked about this yesterday in my live stream. The rumor first came out when I did my live stream yesterday about Jihan possibly stepping down as the CEO of Bitmain. I thought it was rumors, but it's still there. It's on the front page of our cryptocurrency today. No beer today, you guys. I gotta freaking do so much stuff. I mean, I could have a beer, but I'm gonna drink some water. Dude, get into Key West for New Year's. Sick town. Brenna Sparks probably hangs there to get rid of her tan lines. I'll talk maybe a little bit about Neo. It wasn't on the schedule, but live streams are whatever goes. Anything goes. So, first thing I want to talk about, though, is Bitcoin. Hovering in this range. I sold out of some crypto when it dipped to 3,600 because I thought we might be going lower, but she didn't. Rebounded quickly up into the 4K range, and now we've been hovering right there. I'm not so much into TA, as you guys know, but one of my buddies is, and he does some TA analysis mid to long term, and this is what he's come up with. So basically, I hope you guys can see this. So basically, we're right here right now in 3,900 range, and it looks like, based off of his analysis, we may go up a little bit higher, but then we're going to be dipping, and that's going to be the big time. You know, everyone's freaking out because it's going to go to lower lows. It might, hit the 3,200 resistance level, but after that, it's going to sharply drop back down to 2,400. In between that range, I mean, it could go 2,200, it could go 2,600, but in that range. And then that's the recovery. And when is this going to happen? This could be into February. So what he's basing all of this off of is 60-day cycles, basically. And that's what Bitcoin has been doing for the past 60 days. Having, right here's the first 60-day. We dropped a little bit lower. The next 60-day, held in there, we recovered. Next 60-day cycle. Next 60-day cycle, here's the last one, and then the final one to the final drop is going to be right there. This is all based off of his technical analysis. I kind of think it's actually going to happen. Just the way the markets are reacting right now, I mean, if we were going to have, a bull run coming, it would have happened, and it's just hovering in that range. Anyone is a TA nowadays, yes, that is true. That's why, I don't 100% believe in it, but there is value because if he would have listened to, that's what he's pissed about, is he was in the beginning, like, no, TA. But if he would have listened to what some of the guys he follows were charting, he would be way up. So now he's like, God damn it, I gotta believe in this. So we'll see. If this doesn't happen, then I'm gonna be like, fucking, get out of here, TA. Shmime. I call it Tyler analysis. Why you block my vocals? I don't know. Probably annoying the shit out of me. That's the only reason I block people. So, Bitcoin, I don't know what it's going to do, but based off of his analysis, we're going to see a lower low. I've predicted that. I've said it's probably going to happen. I mean, once we get down to that 2400 level, that's going to be about the same reduction in price as the 2013-2014 crash. And this, crash is mirroring it pretty fucking, almost, not exactly spot on, but it's pretty fucking spot on, which is eerie to me. What's up, Ricky Joe? So here is the rumor regarding Bitmain. So first they're laying off their staff, now laying off the CEO, Jihan Wu. This is what you get when you put all your faith on fake Bitcoin. So this came from coinnest.com, and Bitmain's next CEO likely to be current director of product engineering, citing a Chinese news outlet, Satoshi Daily. Wang, this was the same one from yesterday, the article I pulled up. This is a different one, but they said a guy named Wang is most likely to take over the throne after both Jihan Wu and Zhang Qituan stepped down as co-CEOs. Wang currently fulfills the role of Director of Product Engineering at Bitmain. As previously reported by coinnest.com, there are whispers across the town that both Leviathans are mulling over retirement from the CEO role. It is still rumors right here, and I mean, this guy had a good comment. When I read in the Reddit comments, he was like, how often has Jihan supposedly, according to enter random source or Twitter post here, stepped down this year? So, I mean, this could be another one of those just rumors getting thrown out, but they do have a name for the guy. While other times when there was rumors going around that Jihan was stepping down, there was no name. It was just Jihan and maybe stepping down. There was no person coming in. So this adds some legitimacy to the argument, to the rumor. They have a name for the guy. So I got to do more and more research. This is what I thought it was just a rumor yesterday, so I kind of just shrugged it off. But now that I have his full name, I can do some damn good research. So I'm going to be looking into that. Hopefully make a video on it here soon once I get more of the details. But what does that mean? Okay, so Bitmain, they own BTC.com and Antpool, which makes up about 29% of the hashing power. So they have a large, control over the Bitcoin blockchain. I mean, not necessarily they control it, but a lot of the hashing power is coming from them. I mean, it is pools of miners that are putting together, but these are most likely Chinese miners and Jihan Wu and Bitmain's large farms mining from these pools. I want to know who this unknown pool is that's getting 22.7%, because it's grown since last time I checked this out. So what this means for Elastos was BTC.com was already supposed to be merge mining with Elastos as we speak. And I thought in December, that's what everyone was saying, that Antpool and the other mining pools were going to be going online to merge mine Elastos with Bitcoin. But Jihan Wu is the one, and Bitmain, of course, they are the investor in Elastos. What happens if Jihan Wu, the angel investor, steps down? I don't know. And that's what I'm going to try to figure out. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, my contact with Elastos last year it was great. I talked to Elastos probably weekly. Since the beginning, since after the Thailand event, about 4 or 5 months ago, the communication with me and Elastos has just crushed, you guys. And I think it has a lot to do with some shitty people they pulled in. Elastos price is still not... It's holding. I mean, it's like a stable coin, it seems like. Especially for the past, since November. It's held pretty much in that range. Not dropped, not dipped. If we look at the USD value, just a little bit. It's holding against Bitcoin, more against USD. That's good. But this goes back to who I think are, personally, and this is just me being 100% honest about what's going on with Elastos. I'm heavily invested just as much as a lot of you guys, and I want to be 100% honest with you guys what my feelings are about what's going on. And I will admit I'm on the edge right now because there are some, in my personal opinion, bad seeds in the project right now. And that happens with a lot of projects, and they are growing pains. I mean, even with Ethereum, you had Charles Hoskinson, who was a bad seed on that side of things. They had to get rid of him in Ethereum's early days. And, I mean, it does happen with projects. And it isn't the end-all, but it does make you think, and if these people stay, it makes you want to get away. So the person I think, in my personal opinion, is the bad seed is Donnie Buehlers, brand manager. He is the one who basically took on managing the Elastos brand. He redid the website, which is completely garbage. And now he put out a big... Elastos was quoted in an independent UK newspaper website on the future of blockchain. And it was pretty ridiculous in the article. We'll pull it up right now. It's towards the bottom. He's quoted, and here it is. For those feeling nostalgic about the excitement they felt about Bitcoin's boom at the end of last year, keep faith, added Daniel Buehlers, who works for blockchain firm Elastos. That's all it is. Literally, it's just an article that Washman PR puts together and quoted a bunch of the projects they work with. I mean, you have in here a few Bitcoin Cash. Who else is in here? Snark.art. And then you look at Washman PR. And this is the person who got them. I mean, Washman PR, in my personal opinion, is a cancer to any crypto project. If you just look at, you know, their repertoire of crypto projects. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I mean, it's hundreds. And I mean, they're not even keeping up with a lot of their projects that they're working with. Like this INS. INS is not INS anymore. It's not an INS consumer ecosystem. It's called Insular, and it's rebranded. And they haven't even done that for that client. They haven't even rebranded it. Luckily they got the Elastos new logo, but then they have Chainlink on here, unfortunate. But I mean, it's just a shit ton of projects. And all they do is get you on shitty YouTubers channels who have fake subscribers, or they get you in these shitty little news articles. And Donnie Buehlers is the one that brought Washman PR on. And they're just a money suck for the project. Literally, they're not doing jack shit for Elastos. They're not doing jack shit for any of these projects. They're just taking money. So one guy, he put it down. This Kaka 221100. So he lays it out. Number one, Donald Buehlers is the one who got Washman involved with the foundation. So the person that pushed for this deal is the person that is personally profiting from it the most. Yes, of course. Donald Buehlers has a marvelous track record on Elastos since the early beginning. It was just one of the big show of incompetence. Elastos.org is still not finished after 7 months. After multiple rebrands, there is still not one consistent brand. All of our partners, all of those that are still left, and events contain the older logos. So all in all, Donald Buehlers has cost a lot of money and done a piss poor job. So, I mean, multiple people in high-up positions have had trouble getting communication from the guy. And personally, I think he's still working for his old company called Sage Island. And, I mean, this is just research that I've done, and I want to show it to you guys. I'm not going to hold back information or anything like this. So, this is Donald Buehlers' old company. And they've probably taken off his freaking picture since. Oh, nope, there he is. Right up top. I have my mouse. I don't know if you can see it with my mouse, but he's still on the page. Right there. And I mean, the guy still has an office there. We've contacted Sage Island. He's still in the office. He's basically just using Elastos as a client for his company, Sage Island. And it's unfortunate, and I hope they fucking boot the motherfucker, because he's a money suck and he's not doing anything for the job. I don't even think he knows much about blockchain, for one. No, I do still believe. I'm just being honest with you guys. So this is the thing I hate about Elastos right now, is they have shitty people in the marketing departments who are probably costing Elastos a shit ton of money, when that could be used more for marketing towards developers and things like that. And more guerrilla marketing too. I mean, this guy's trying to do like marketing on Facebook and marketing. We don't need that right now. That is fucking just throwing away money. We don't need a website rebrand. We need to get developers building unique, useful dApps on top of Elastos. That's plain and simple. So I'm frustrated with Donnie Bueller's, let me tell you that, and Elastos marketing side. But I'm still bullish on the tech. So there are things being built with Elastos, and Elastos just released their Eco wallet, which is going to be, this is from the Elastos Foundation, and it's codenamed the Elephant Wallet. And this has been released on Android as well as iOS. And it's going to, the special features of the wallet is supports multiple coins from the Elastos ecosystem partners. Comments from ELA transfers are recorded onto the blockchain, allowing the recipient to see them directly. And when receiving funds, you can fill in the amount to request, similar to Alipay. And this is going to have other features coming in, such as the DID, distributed storage. And this is going to be one of the hubs for Elastos through this wallet. So this is built, this is out, and that's good. There's still things I need to... Like, I personally need to find a new communication partner from Elastos to understand what's fully going on, because, like I said, my communication since the anniversary has went way downhill. And I don't know, part of that is Fei Li was my main person of contact, but I don't know what her position is with Elastos anymore. I don't know when the IOEX airdrop is. So, yeah, that's just my honest thoughts, you guys, on Elastos. I'm still holding, but I'm holding with a shaky hand. Because if things don't change regarding some of the people in higher up positions, I mean, you just see what he's done for Elastos the past 7 months. I mean, he hasn't done jack shit except suck money out of the project. Oh, shoot. Where did that... So, this is my next topic. Well, actually, I'll answer some questions from you guys real quick before I go into my next topic. Hello, I can help in raising your broadcasts online. Bullshit, you can. I don't believe it. What happened to Ledger on Elastos? That is being worked on right now. I talked about that in my last live stream. Kronos, he's a great developer. He's working on it. It should be done. The thing they just need to wait for is for Ledger to make it go live, which shouldn't be too far off. Please link that wallet, the Elastos. I haven't got to dive into it myself, but I'm thinking I probably can't do it tonight because I'm going to be flying. And I have to try to put together some content. But when I get back to Florida, I'm hopefully going to import my private key from the web wallet over to one of my wallets, over to this one, and I'm going to play around with it. Have I looked at Trinity? Are you talking about Trinity on Neo? For state channels and shard, ooh, whoa, up 15%, but low volume. That can happen with any of these. I mean, Trinity looks personally, it's going to be a tough road to recovery, but if they are able to pull off multi-hop state channels more effectively than Raiden or any other project Lightning Network, that'll be great. I mean, if Neo has a robust and stronger state channel system than any other Ethereum or Bitcoin, I mean, fucking amazing news. Amazing news. But I haven't seen much development happening with it. I think they're still stuck on one-to-one state channels. They haven't been able to get multi-state channels working, while Raiden Network, they're moving quicker. So I'm more bullish personally on state channel technology. I'm more bullish on Lightning Network or Raiden. Personally. Oh, so we'll talk about Walton. I think that's one of my last topics for today's live stream. Will there be any blockchain MILFs at NeoDevCon? Probably. Bunch of gold diggers, though. It's going to be interesting to see how different this NeoDevCon is compared to last year's. Because last year's just felt like this Moon, Lambo, ICO shillfest. While I hope this DevCon's more about what is actually going on with developers. Let's turn it into an actual DevCon instead of a crappy ICO fest conference that I've been to so many last year that were just all just a bunch of like, whoa. Like the first one I went to was cool because it was a little bit different. I've never been to anything. I was like, oh wow, this is cool. But then I went to the next one. I was like, okay, just another shill fest. Okay, another shill fest. Yeah. Is Bcash going to zero? Probably not. It'll probably be traded, but I don't believe Bcash or BSV are going to do anything. Need blockchain strippers. They sometimes have those. Some of these projects, like, they have raised a ton of money, and so when they're at these conferences, the guys are spending it willy-nilly, and they're getting strippers and everything, staying up till fucking 4 in the morning. Those are the projects that are going to run out of money. I'll tell you that right now. And there was a lot of them that probably ran out of money. Yeah, the space is exhausted by shillers. And hopefully we can focus on technology. Am I bullish on security tokens? Yeah, because that looks like where the market is going, but I don't know. I don't think 2019 is the year. I mean, it might be the year of the security token projects, but it isn't the year of security tokens actually becoming a robust ecosystem or a market, like a STO market. I think a lot of those projects are going to do well, but are we going to see a lot of assets being tokenized? I don't know. Why did I betray my followers on Elastos? I betrayed you guys? I'm just actually being honest about what's going on with Elastos. If you want someone to be all nice and act like nothing's going on, go watch all the other YouTubers who are just like, oh, they probably don't even do the research to understand what is going on behind the scenes. Actually, I do it. So if you call that betrayal, go fuck yourself. Why you no talk about Bazant? It's just been quiet. I mean, I still hold my Bazant, and it's a good portion of my portfolio. But the project's been quiet. Not much going on. Why are you not in Miami, son? I'm leaving tonight back to Miami. I get there tomorrow morning. Overnight flight. Flying all the way from California, Sacramento. How and where will you use Elastos coins? Well, for all the functions on the main chain and side chain, you're going to be having to use Elastos. I mean, Elastos is like a distributed computer, you guys. So there's going to be an ID sidechain, which will take care of IDs. There will be the Elastos main chain, which is securing the ID sidechain as well as any other sidechain. And then there will be a smart contract sidechain that runs the smart contracts. And then there will be a token sidechain that runs the tokens. I mean, and then maybe there will be the DApp sidechain that runs the actual DApp. And all those side chains are going to be working in conjunction to fulfill the applications, the DApps applications, such as a transfer, such as the game running, such as, a smart contract executing. But it will only execute on the smart contract sidechain. It doesn't have to deal with any of the other bloat. The smart contract sidechain is only for smart contracts. And that's a fully distributed computer right there. With Ethereum right now, all those functions are happening on top of the same chain. And that's where the network clogs come from. Is because, you're running smart contracts, you're running token transfers, you're running identification, all on the same chain. So my next topic I would like to talk about is this guy posted on RF Trader. What is going on with Binance and Ripple? The Binance Academy now lists what is Ethereum, hidden under the More button of the blockchain category, yet lists what is Ripple under the economics on the front page. So we check that out. We have the Binance Academy. It's basically learning about blockchain. And then they have basically under economics, what is Ripple right away. Nothing about any other coins, just Bitcoin and Ripple. And people are like, what the fuck? Well, Binance added XRP pairs, which I knew was coming, because I've talked about this before, is guess who is an angel investor in Binance? Or actually, an angel investor into Ripple. Roger Ver. Roger Ver is also a Binance angel investor. So, of course, guess what? Roger Ver is trying to snake Ripple up there so slyly. And he's trying to not be connected to it. But you know who made the call to add Ripple to Binance. It was fucking Roger Ver. And and this even goes back to when CZ left OKCoin. OKCoin, Roger Ver, and CZ were all in a fight. And Roger Ver and CZ are basically like best friends. And they're just trying to make each other rich as fuck. I still think Ripple's a garbage coin. It's a centralized shit coin. And see, this is comment I like. This is exactly explains it. If CZ does not receive a nice fat check for your coin, be certain you will not be on the front page. The guy can't even name certain coins properly on his exchange. He does not give a shit about crypto. It's all about money for him. This is true. I've said that. And XRP is the perfect coin for Binance because XRP literally prints money out of thin air, just like central bank issued fiat. So, fuck Roger Ver, fuck Binance. I should have known XRP was going to be added as a trading pair. It's written. You have Roger Ver, who's best friends with CZ, who is an investor into Binance, who is also an investor in Ripple. And a big investor in Ripple. He's one of the early investors, and then he bought even more like 2 years ago, in which he got in trouble for. Because they tried to do it under the table, shadily. Thanks, Sam. Yeah, Roger Ver is a scumbag. He is an absolute... He's just like... he may have had some good intentions 4 or 5 years ago, but nah, not anymore. He is literally out for blood, money, and he's going to try to become as rich as possible. Money makes people insane, and it's no different for good old Roger Ver. EOS hacked 2 hours ago? Really? Oops. EOS, I don't think. It was probably just a smart contract hack. We got some shitty smart contract writers with EOS, I'll tell you that right now. EOS is centralized trash. I'm still trying to figure out if it's centralized or not. You do have the block producers who are voting themselves in. But the economics of the block producers are actually, I mean, if some of those guys, block producers who are in those high positions, they started spending money all willy-nilly, well, they're not actually producing enough EOS through being a block producer to keep their operations going. So, I mean, you're going to see some of this reshuffle its way out, but... Whoa, I'm stuck in Arweave and eCharge ICOs. How did you stick $30,000 into those, man? Ugh. That is crazy. Never stick that much money into an ICO, especially, oh, I feel so bad for you, man. I mean, the thing I can do is maybe make a video fucking blasting them. That's the best I can do. I think EOS's market cap, I mean, it depends on you saying EOS's market cap isn't worth it. Well, if you're saying that, then you're basically, in my opinion, saying the whole crypto market cap is still inflated right now. Because I think EOS at the number 5 position is somewhere where it should be, just based on the amount of development going on, the stuff that's being built on top of it. I think the number 5 position is correct. Is the market cap of 2.4 billion a little inflated? I don't know. We'll see. Hey, night Andy, thanks for tuning in, brother. Appreciate it, man. So yeah, I'm just upset with, I hate Binance and fucking Ripple, and I want Bitcoin. I like Neo still, even though I want to see Neo push decentralization as hard as possible. I want to see it decentralized ASAP. I mean, that would be another pull. I mean, another big boom for Neo, you guys, is if they just put their heads down and said, hey, you know what, we're getting decentralization done by the end of this year. And they had a good roadmap with stops that they met. That would be probably one of the best things for Neo, in my opinion. So I'm hoping Neo DevCon, we have some good stuff. Supposedly at DevCon, Eric Zhang is going to be there. Oops. And that pumps me up because I haven't got to see the Jedi, the brains behind the whole DBFT speak. So I hope he's just not on a teleprompter or a screen like last time. Yeah, DeHong Fei will be there. Eric Zhang, Steve Guggenheimer, Mihan Kralj, I don't even know who that is. Joseph Williams, Ted Neward, Harry Pearson, Zhao Chen, Xing Yangping, Sergey Lubiak, Wayne Zhu. I'm excited to hear Wayne Zhu. We'll hear what Neo Global Capital has to say. Hopefully we get our spending of the Neo, our economic report that they've been delaying because it's only going to make people mad. Cardano to the moon. I saw oh yeah, so Charles Hoskinson and Cardano pulled a, was that from Cardano or was it from Charles? I think it was from Cardano. Or did they already announce it? Well, they did an announcement of an announcement yesterday. I don't know if it was Charles or Cardano. So they said they have something big coming out here soon. Why is it so blurry? I don't know. A USA recession will drive crypto lower. I don't know. I mean, crypto has never been through a full recession. I mean, it was created in response to the recession, but it hasn't been, you know, a boom and then we enter into another recession. So we're going to have to see how that plays out. But this was kind of interesting regarding Ethereum. So this guy, Tour Deemster, he went on an attack against Ethereum. Basically, people ask me why I'm against Ethereum. Why do I go out of my way to point out their flaws or make analogies that put in a bad light? So he's basically just goes through a bunch of responses. S architecture and culture is opposite that of Bitcoin, yet it offers the same solutions, blah, blah, blah. Followed up Ethereum since 2014 and feel a responsibility to share my concerns. And he just goes through a lot. I mean, he does 9, 10, 11, 24, 29, 31. 31 things he points out against Ethereum. Well, the king of, I don't know, arguments online, Vitalik Buterin, he got on Reddit and he responds to every single, even more. He had 31, and Vitalik responds to everything. Number 1, intro. Number 2, agree. I personally find Ethereum culture far saner, though I am a bit biased. 3, not an argument. And then 4, I'm pretty sure Vlad would say the same thing about Bitcoin. Number 5, he just goes through every single one. I wish I had all these links so you could go through it. And they actually even talk about Raiden. He talks about Raiden in here, which is good. He says, you can definitely use Raiden with arbitrary ERC20s. That's why the interface currently uses WETH, the ERC20 version of Ether, not ETH. So they talk about Raiden in there. That's pretty cool coming from Vitalik, talking about Raiden Network. So I'm predicting BTC above 20K in 2022. Better be. Well, I gotta say. Vitalik is here to save. I think Phantom will do pretty well. I did some research since they last told me about it, and it looks good. So this is regarding Ethereum 2.0. So all Ethereum 2.0 block operations, including Casper slashing, deposit handling, and RANDAO, done with 100% test coverage according to the latest spec. 2019 will be great for Ethereum. So this was only posted like a few minutes ago too. So in the test environment, everything Ethereum 2.0 is looking to accomplish is pushing through, which is good news. It means they're on time for the January 16th upgrade. Yeah, the halving of Bitcoin in 2020 will be big. It usually always does good things for the Bitcoin price when the halving comes. Hell yeah, it's worth. I personally think everyone. If you have the ability, you need to get at least 1 Bitcoin and at least get yourself 20 Ethereum. So 32 Ethereum to stake. I'm going to be staking my Ethereum, that's for sure. On-chain, cross-chain transactions with Bitcoin. Let's see what on-chain's up to regarding price. I just don't get... The thing that I struggle with on-chain is what happens when these blockchains are all interoperable together based off their own technology. Why would they need an intermediary coin to perform cross-chain transactions? If Ethereum and Bitcoin can talk to each other in the future, what's the point of on-chain? It might be a Band-Aid, but eventually you need to rip that Band-Aid off and actually, fix it where it needs fixed. And I'm pretty sure all blockchains are working on that. You have NeoX. Ethereum's looking to be interoperable. Bitcoin is as well. What is linking Roger Ver to Ripple? Well, you just got to go to rogerver.com, and then you go to his portfolio, and number 1, Ripple. He doesn't have Binance on here. He's trying to hide that. And even Binance is trying to hide now that Roger Ver is an investor in Ripple. But they've since deleted this page. Binance has. It used to be some of the investors in Binance. And look who is right there. Roger Ver. That silly, slimy sack of shit. Ethereum over Neo for long-term ROI. That's tough for me to call right now. I mean, if you look at what's happening with the markets, I mean, I've been noticing this. I mean, Ethereum pumps, and usually so does Neo. I mean, it's not today, but if we look at yesterday, pull up Ethereum 7-day chart. So Ethereum pumped like 14% yesterday. And Neo did the exact same thing. Because they are similar platforms. They're platform smart contract coins. Very similar. Pump. And I have a feeling that's gonna they're gonna follow each other pretty closely. Yes, Neo and F do follow each other. Why Elastos over Ethereum? Well, the big thing with Elastos is they are creating an Ethereum sidechain. So Ethereum dApps will be able to run on top of Elastos and utilize all the Elastos benefits without the scalability problems. But with their hard fork coming up, they're supposed to be solving all that. And proof of stake coming. Cardano hits Coinbase before Stellar. I don't know. I don't think so because Cardano has a bunch of stuff coming up that's going to change their coin, and I'm sure Coinbase doesn't want to deal with upgrading their systems in the middle of that. So I don't think Cardano will get added until they're fully ready. Do you think 1 million VeChain is enough for... I think that's enough for financial getting wrecked. I wouldn't buy it. Yeah, Coinbase listings do not mean a pump anymore, you guys. I mean, it's a lot different. A lot different market than a year ago. And getting added to Coinbase isn't going to do what it did to Litecoin last year. And Litecoin went from fucking $30 to $300. That's not going to happen anymore. What do you think of other smart contract coins? I mean, if they don't have the developer community building on top of them, I don't think they're going to be around for a long time. I mean, there's only so many blockchain developers out there, especially with smart contracts. And if you haven't secured a good community, global community, I don't see you lasting that long, especially if we go into extended bear. It's just not going to happen. When wrecked? Well, if we take my buddy's TA, when wrecked is about to happen in February. End of January. Yep. That's what he thinks, and it's going to go back down in 2400. And I still kind of think that, because this crash has mirrored the last 2013, 2014 crash pretty fucking closely. It's kind of eerie. What do I think? I like Zalika more than Tomo. When can we expect the next Elastos airdrop? I'm still trying to figure all that out, you guys. Like I mentioned earlier, my communication with Elastos has been suffering lately, and I hope to increase that communication, cooperation better. But we'll see. I'm still holding all my Elastos. I'm still bullish on... I mean, I've used Elastos tech, and what it can do is revolutionary. Will it be able to do that? That's still up to a lot of decisions. I mean, and I'm hoping we can get the bad seeds out that I don't like, who I think are just a cancer to the project. So this was pretty interesting article on Medium. Divided we fail: the irrational insanity of crypto tribalism. So basically, people, get into their own cryptos and then they become very defensive and hate other projects. And example, Bitcoin, a Ponzi scheme; Ethereum, a centralized cult; EOS, scammy vaporware; Cardano, scammy vaporware; Bitcoin Cash, a malicious fork led by Satan himself. Oh, it's all this name calling bullshit. I mean, the world isn't all roses and peaches. I mean, people are going to be, they're invested in something, so of course they're going to be proud of what they're invested in. I think tribalism is a good thing because it keeps projects on their toes and it keeps people asking questions. And the more questions, the more, the communities are actually trying to figure out what's going on, the more truth that comes out. So, in my opinion, crypto tribalism, I mean, it does kind of suck sometimes, especially when you get like fat troll groups going, like VeChain's part. And kind of on Ripple's part, but they're not as nasty as VeChain's cult. I mean, that gets pretty dumb, but because of these, tribal, we have a lot of people asking questions, and the more questions, the better, in my opinion. Because the more questions asked, the more truth we can find out, and there's a lot of shadiness, in cryptocurrency. A lot of people not saying exactly what they mean, a lot of people hiding things, so I'm all for more questions. And if crypto tribalism brings more questions, then I'm for it. I love all crypto projects with decent technology. Me too, Pedro R. So, yesterday I did a live stream talking about Ledger and Trezor had some vulnerabilities. They were found by Wallet.fail's presentation. And Ledger put out today, yes, 12/28, or was that yesterday? No, that was yesterday. Must have been late yesterday. They put out an actual response on their website. Oh, what are my thoughts on the Elastos and Bitmain drama? My thoughts are still a little, I'm trying to figure it out, just like everyone. I don't know if Bitmain is actually, it does sound like it. The more these reports come out, they have an actual name for the guy, that Jihan Wu may be stepping down. So there are a lot of questions that need answered regarding the partnership with Elastos and Bitmain. Is merge mining going live? It better be. That was talked about for years. So, these answers to these questions are going to have to not come from me. They're going to have to come from the people in positions of power at Elastos. You got Kevin, you got Wrong, you got KP, you got Clarence, and this is probably going to have to come from actually Wrong or Fang, because these are the guys that are in communication with Jihan. So we're going to have to wait for an answer from them before anything is fully set in stone. And I'm going to be trying to figure it out as much as possible for you guys. Favorite low cap ST platform aside from CHX? Smartlands. Even though it's not super low cap, but it is. It's about mid cap. Do I have any low cap gems you're currently sitting on? Actually, no. I've been analyzing the markets and nothing right now is, nothing new besides what I've talked about. If I do, I tell you guys. I try to tell you guys right away. That's why you should join my chat group, t.me/Chico Crypto1, because I usually put the gems the day before I post a video about them. So, but as of right now, there's nothing. I've been looking at the markets. Nothing that's getting me super, super excited. Bitmain, no, I didn't say Bitmain is not done. But they are in some growing pains right now. And there's a lot of questions that need answered. There's rumors going around, so I mean, of course Bitmain's not done. You just got to look at the hashing power from their two biggest pools, BTC.com and Antpool. They almost have 29%. Yes, Bizant is excellent, you guys. Oh no, do not trade BTC for XRP. But yeah, let me get back to Ledger. So they did respond. So basically, Ledger is basically saying that, in particular, they did not succeed to extract any seed nor pin on a stolen device. Every sensitive asset stored on the secure elements remain secure. So don't worry, your crypto assets are still secure on your Ledger device. And so they did. They put out a large article going through everything, and so basically they said their attack that they put together is basically just a bunch of FUD. I mean, it is possible, but they say, once again, a better side channel would be to put a camera in the room and record the user entering his or her PIN. So, I mean, they're not super worried about it. So, basically, in short, they demonstrated that physically modifying the Ledger Nano S and installing a malware on the victim's PC could allow a nearby attacker to sign a transaction after the PIN is entered and the Bitcoin app is launched. It would prove quite unpractical, and a motivated hacker would definitely use more efficient tricks, such as installing a camera to spy on the PIN entry. So, they're not super worried about it, but they better be adding some fixes. I mean, if there is a vulnerability like that, add the fucking fix, because like people were worried about, supply chain interceptions could happen, and that would be the big thing. So you tried to use the Elephant app on iOS, and it's still not working. I have Android, and mine's working pretty well. I will try to contact the Elastos team. I'm sure they always have difficulty with iOS. I mean, almost every crypto project usually does. Again, thanks for the tip, Anthony. You're the man. Metamorph. I've been hearing a few things about Metamorph, but I haven't done the research into it. Is it on CoinMarketCap yet? Nope. Oh, yeah, it is. Oh, well, high volume for such a low cap. It's exchange they on. Most of the volume coming from one exchange and Ethereum. What's that app? What app, Shawnee? $140 Ethereum right now. Is it good to pull the trigger? I mean, if Bitcoin goes down, like my TA analysis from my friend, then we're going to see Ethereum probably go back under 100. I mean, maybe even lower, like $60, $70 Ethereum. So, I mean, hold your horses. I mean, wait this out a little bit. I don't see a big bull run coming anytime soon. I see a sideways market and possibly down. So, I mean, don't get mad at me if tomorrow we wake up and Bitcoin's 4,700. Oh, thanks, brother. You're the man. Again. I mean, people who tip, you don't have to, but I do appreciate it. It's fucking awesome. Is there any other crypto YouTuber that you like? I like Blockchain Brad. I like a few other crypto YouTubers. Crypto Finally, she does some crypto music vids. We'll find her. Crypto Finally is a babe too. I like her because she puts out, I mean, she puts in a lot of hard work and time into her videos. I mean, just look at the production value of these things.
I will always remember. It was in a
I don't know if you guys can hear this.
Thank God for winter.
And I wonder if she sings too, the songs. Get out of here, Cody.
You told me to invest, you got me started. And then I did the rest, singing crypto superior.
Yeah, Blockchain Brad, he's actually taking a break right now. I mean, it's hard for a lot of these. I mean, it's hard out here for a crypto YouTuber right now. Let me tell you. Yeah, but she puts out, if you guys haven't followed her, I would definitely check out her content. I mean, it's great, it's funny, it's light, it's something we need in this type of market. And she's a babe. Oh, can I open her website? Oh, there we go. Total babe, too. Did you bang Candor? No, I didn't bang Candor. She hates me. That group hates me. Crypto Lark, Crypto Zombie, and Crypto Candor, they hate me. It's funny. Even Blockchain Brad was part of their crew for a little bit, but Blockchain Brad was like, I'm not gonna not like Tyler because you guys want me to. And now they don't like Blockchain Brad anymore because Blockchain Brad's still my friend. They're pieces of shit, let me tell you, every single one of them. I mean, if you don't do things their way and listen to them, they fucking hate you. And yeah, I'm not down with that. I want people just to be yourself and not get butthurt if someone talks shit about you. Because, I mean, who cares? I still like Soup. I probably would still be like, hey, what's up, Superman, if I saw him at a conference. And then I might give him a middle finger and slap him across the face. But you better not get mad about that, you know? I do like Crypto Daily. I think Crypto Daily is a really, I mean, I like what his content. He's original. He does cool stuff. I mean, his production value is very high. I mean, I want to see that from crypto YouTubers, especially with these guys who made so much goddamn money during the last run. I mean, use some of that money for your channel. Where did you make that money from? From the channel. So why not put some money back into the channel? And yeah, Crypto Daily has obviously put in a lot of time and effort. I mean, to put out these content, I mean, that me and my editor put together, it literally takes us from when I wake up in the morning, 8 a.m., and then we're usually not done shooting until 9 p.m. So it's almost, you know, that's over 12 hours of work. I mean, I take like a little lunch and a few breaks in between, but it's basically the whole time we're working. And I mean, I could go back to just doing this live streams, recording myself like this on OBS and then cutting it up and just reading news articles, but I just don't find that, I mean, I think that's bullshit. I mean, it's just my personal opinion. Some people like to watch that. I like Brave. I got like tips. I need to add my Brave browser tips or something. I don't even know how it works 100%. I need to do more research into Brave. Bro, any comments on Davichi 15? Yeah, I mean, the guy was, I've seen him all over, and like people are now, crypto YouTubers are like using his face to get more views, and I'm just like, what in the fuck? I mean, there was a ton of people talking, not a ton of people, but there are a bunch of people talking about crypto YouTube. Ha, Supocoin. Thanks, Michael, for the tip, man. I heard Brave was centralized. Probably is. How can you not like Crypto Daily? I know. I mean, the guy's pretty cool. I don't like that he got on a, live stream with Supoman and Box Mining, and then I went into that live stream and just started talking shit to Supo and Box Mining. It was pretty funny, and Crypto Daily was just laughing the whole time. Cardano, Hydro, Nex, and Track. I do like, the one I don't like the most is probably Cardano, just because I'm still not sure what Cardano is going to be, but a lot of people are bullish on it, so it's good. One that's, severely undervalued right now is Track. And I want to set up a node here shortly, because supposedly it's paying out, and they have partnerships with Oracle. And so here might be a low cap gem, actually. I didn't even think about Origin Trail, but you can run a node right now and start pushing contracts through for Origin Trail. So I might be having a video here shortly showing you guys how to set up an Origin Trail node, get it functioning and all that. Oh yeah, Ivan and Box Mining, No, Supo just came into the chat because I started punking Box Mining in the chat. And then Box Mining was like, oh man, I can't defend myself. So he's like, boyfriend, Supoman, come defend me. And then, yeah, Supoman boyfriend came in and started trying to fight with me. Supoman hates me. Hates me with a passion. I think it's only 1,000 track, which at 2 cents, that's nothing. So you can get a node pretty easily with Origin Trail. You guys would like an Origin Trail video? Then yay, I will do it. I have a person who follows the channel. His name's Ace Ventura, the Crypto Detective. And he's pretty competent with setting these things up. So he was in my Elastos when we set up the Elastos carrier, me, him, and Famous Amos. And he's pretty smart about setting that shit up. So I'll get him on and we'll set up a node, show you guys how. Have I worked as a detective before? No. I'm just good at using the internet. I have a lot of time researching, especially blockchain stuff. I've been on the internet trying to figure out blockchain and what's it all about since 2013-14. So I just know how to do good research on the internet. The internet doesn't forget. And there's always stuff that people forget that they posted. Even stuff I forgot I posted. When VeChain came after me, they found some nudie pictures of me. What the fuck? I was like, what? Oh, shit. Whoops. But it was cool. I felt like Paris Hilton for a while. The crypto YouTuber that has nudies leaked. That's kind of cool. Bro, talk about Icon, Ontology, and EOS. Well, Ontology has some sharding coming out. Oops. I don't know if it's going to be on the Reddit. Oh, there it is. Ontology just released their sharding design. So basically they just have the design. And this was done through the Ontology set up the research group. Interesting. So this is the guy, Dr. Mao. He is the head of the Ontology Research Institute. Now, here's the thing that, again, makes me go, what in the fuck is going on with Ontology and Neo? I thought Ontology and Neo were supposed to be working together, with each other for research. They're supposed to be researching, the Neo smart contracts and everything. Where is anything about Neo in this research institute? Nothing. Nowhere. What is going on? Still makes me go, I mean, that's why I'm hedged on Ontology. I mean, I bought Ontology, of course, because I was thinking of the smart economy, the full realization of that. But now I'm holding my Ontology as more of a the Chinese Hustle Institute. Ontology did not partner with Azure and Amazon. They just got added to their store. That's not a partnership, you guys. So I'm holding both Neo and Ontology as... I mean, I'm holding my Ontology as a hedge against Neo, just in case Neo fucking fizzles out. But like I said in my Holy Trinity video, I have a feeling that Neo is going to be the public blockchain of China for a while to come. I mean, they have the most development going on. They have a global development community. One thing Ontology doesn't have is a global development community. They just have their core team basically working on Ontology. Ooh, Origin Trail video. He wants to check that out. Knowles Phoenix has Ontology as a hedge. Good one, man. Crypto Knight has a partnership with McDonald's because he eats his burgers. Their burgers, nice. Yeah, you earn ONG as your gas, Ontology gas. It's similar, it's basically Neo. And that's what I've said. All Ontology is Neo with some consensus tweaks. Just like Tron is Ethereum with some consensus tweaks. Or VeChain is Ethereum with some consensus tweaks. Same thing, same concept. Tom N has a partnership with the toilet because he dumped something in there. Okay, Origin Trail. That is... A lot of people are saying Origin Trail. Ontology transactions per second is about 1,000. Same as Neo right now. I mean, if Neo and Ontology are working like they say together, they're both going to scale at the same time. Because if Ontology figures out some revolutionary scaling solution, Neo should, I mean, if you're working closely with them, why wouldn't it happen at the same time? No, Ontology is DBFT. It's a modified version of DBFT. Yeah, I know Tron is a joke, man. I will never invest in that garbage. Oh, 420 you're watching right now? Smoke that weed, brothers. Oh, why'd people leave right when 420 was happening? What's your problem? Get it back to 420. I actually might cut down on my weed smoking once I get to Miami. For one, it's too expensive in Miami. Goddamn pot is like $300 an ounce, especially if you want to get some good stuff. And I just need to... I think I'm going to start working out too once I get back to Miami. I used to be 170 pounds. Worked out all the time, but as of right now, I think I'm only 138 pounds, 140 pounds. Fucking skinny mini. Used to be a badass. Working out every day, sometimes 2 times a day. When I was like 23, I went to the gym 2 times a day. DMT coin is a good coin. Never heard of it. Dimethyltryptamine. Oh, D-market. Have a drink. Oh, dude, thanks, brother. Crypto Crackhead, you're awesome, man. I appreciate it. You guys don't got to do that for me. But I do appreciate it. That's awesome. Dude, I would love to come to Holland. Did Bitcoin Boy want to fight me? Yes, BitBoy wanted to fight me. And he's about 300 and something pounds. I think he might need to lose a little weight or let me gain a little weight before we actually do this. If he wanted to fight me after I was working out for probably 6 months, I would be down because I would beat the fuck out of him. Once I put on some weight and got my strength back, I would fucking murder him. Oh, 3/8 for 38 bucks? That's a good deal, you guys. Well, Google it. Token Gen. It's best in your... I will take a look. Token Gen. Yeah, BitBoy. He is a fucking... BitBoy is a badass? No. He may want to eat me. That is true. I wonder what BitBoy is up to. I haven't been on YouTube in a while. Oh, one thing I do got to tell you guys before I take off, though, is regarding this guy. Yeah, doing his crappy videos still. But this guy, this is the guy I want to warn you guys about. So, someone brought this to my attention, that this Bitcoin fund manager, he will take your money. He has a pretty large subscriber, 41,265, but he's asking people for Bitcoin to send him that he will trade for them and then he will make profits. No, this guy's going to take your money. He's ran multiple scams. He's been kicked out of America because of his scamming. So, if you're following this guy, do not fucking follow him anymore. And if you haven't followed him, don't follow him and do not send him any Bitcoin ever. Yeah, so be wary. Delete all you want. I will post a warning again to save some souls. See, this guy's trying to warn. So be wary. He's ran many scams before, and he's trying to get new suckers. So, yeah, Bitcoin fund manager. Fucking idiot, dude. Yeah, this guy's been scamming for many years. Crypto Kirby. I need to get better at my calls, and I will here soon. Once I'm able to get back into Miami and do more consistent research, I'll be making some good calls, because I did have a good 2018 on my calls. I called the multiple Coinbase listings. Towards the end of the year, I got them wrong. But I had multiple Coinbase listings. I had a couple Binance listings. Called Bazant going to BitThumb. Called Neo going to over 100. But then I called Neo going to 1,000. That wasn't right. A few other things I called. So I'm going to definitely try to get back to finding some good calls, research. That's one thing I'm good at. I'm so wasted? Nah, I'm not even drinking. Who are you going to expose next? I don't know. I want to do some research into, I want to expose the whole what went down with Vitalik, Charles Hoskinson, and Dan Larimer. Those are three very bright minds in cryptocurrency, and they all three have worked together in some shape or form. So there's a lot of drama that went down, but it's hard to find the information, because a lot of it's from 2013, 2014, that time. May I dig into your nose? I mean, if you want to. Ready, Set, Crypto. He does have original content. I've watched a little bit of him. Alright, guys. Well, I think I'm about to head out. I got some packing to do. I also got to figure out some content, do some research. So I'm going to take off, and this will be my last stream in California. And I will be in Miami next time you guys see me. Back in the city of heat. Yes, Hoskinson is a shady character based on what Vitalik and Larimer say, but then there's two sides to every story. I mean, figuring out what is the truth, well, you have one person's side, then you have the other person's side, then you have the truth. So it's a triangle. Oops. Mess that up. Show us the fat cat? Okay, you guys. One cat show. This is my buddy Wayne. I'm gonna miss the fuck out of him. He's my cat, but I can't have him at my apartment Good idea. You're so wasted. Here, hold on. Come on. I know you don't want to, buddy. Here's my fat cat. This is Big Wayne. Say hi, Wayne. I miss this guy. He's here. He's a big boy. 22 pounds. He's 1/7 my weight. 1/8 my weight. I haven't heard of hybrid blockchain, Blurk. Thank you so much. Best type of weed. My favorite type of weed is indica. But my favorite smelling weed is super silver haze. Who would take me seriously? I don't know. You're watching me, so either you got something wrong with you or... Damn, that is a coon. Yeah, that's a Maine coon. Big Wayne should take on Bitcoin. Now that is funny. That is funny, right, him. I know you want to hug him. I love that cat. He's the nicest cat I've ever experienced. I wish I could take him with me to Florida, but no kitties allowed in my apartment. I might move here soon so I can get Wayne with me. All right, guys. Well, again, I thank you all for tuning in. You guys are the best. Chico Army strong. And I will be seeing you guys back in Miami. So hopefully I have a safe flight, easy flight, and tomorrow I will be there. So peace out, guys. Thanks for tuning in.